I just saw this interview on Fox 29 with Patience Carter and Tirara Parker, who I've made videos on already, exposing them for nothing but frauds that they are. And I found it very interesting what is said here. One thing I need to mention, this video is not on YouTube. So I'm glad I went to their website at Fox 29 and I found it. They talk about the so-called haters, the so-called conspiracy theorists. I am sure they're referring to someone such as myself, Russianvids, PK Truth, How I See It, The World, and others making videos on these no-good crisis actors. Take a listen to what is said here.
Of course, we can't imagine what you guys have been through. What kind of keeps you guys strong? So we think you're both brave women. What keeps you wanting to kind of share your story and let people know about the pain that you've been through?
It's really the stories of, like, the victims' families who lost somebody, and when they see us, they're just like, keep going, and like, please, like, keep inspiring other people, because, you know, people actually died from this situation.
People actually died, huh? If that's true, why even say that? The way she said it, people actually died. Give me a break.
And they're never coming back. And so the strength that those families see in us, they want us to continue to share that with other people, and that's really what keeps me going, because it's a lot of haters out there going on. But seeing the faces of families that are really just proud to see us, it's inspiring.
Now, when you say haters, remember what did I tell you on the phone we talked when it comes to the haters? I know I said it a long time. But you can't let the haters, right, get in the way. Don't let them silence your voice. Right, to both of you. Don't let them, because that's what they want, and you don't want them to win.
Nobody's gonna silence me. I talk too much.
And you eat too much. You talk too much, you eat too much, and you lie too much. You fraud. This one with a big smile on her face. These two, what the hell is it up with her haircut? Looks like a rooster or a vulture? What's the deal with this? Give me a break.
No, I'm getting that sense, which is great.
No,
one of the oddest
laughs.
things to come out of this whole situation is people accusing the two of you of like this was faked in some way.
Yeah.
That's not fake.
Yeah, it's, you know, and it came from, and I can understand why people would think that this is something that was staged, because there was so many inconsistencies in the stories that were coming out in the media, but that's not our fault.
So she's blaming the media, and she's actually works for the media. She works for Fox 29. So give me a break what she's talking about here. Blaming the media for their horrible jobs of crisis acting. This fat whale, supposedly shot to the stomach and the bullet going to her back. This one accused of being shot as well. Nothing about this is real, and you're being exposed. And of course they're doing damage control. And nice turquoise, green, or blue to go along with Freemasonry as well. I'm sure your handlers gave you these outfits to wear for this segment here on Fox 29's website.
That's the media's fault for putting out all these inconsistencies, and it's hard to believe that they would come at the victims of the situation, accuse them of being actors, accuse them. They're asking us questions that they need to be asking the police. They're asking us the same questions that they need to be asking, the President of the United States or the government and stuff like that. We don't have those answers. We're trying to heal our wounds, and you're coming at us as if we're the...
Yeah, this fat whale's trying to heal her wounds. 2 days after supposedly being shot to the stomach and the bullet going through her back, she's doing interviews. She's hunching over, going through a garbage bag. You blame it on the media for that. You're blaming the media for that? You are part of the media once again, and you're part of this deception, part of this gun grab, part of the government. These people, again, doing this so-called damage control, not doing a very good job whatsoever.
Criminals.
You're anything but. You're heroes.
Criminals. You are criminals.
Inspirational.
You're brave.
Wow. But Patience, this is what I need to have you do. You're an intern here still,
Yeah.
Could you come back to work?
Why?
I mean, seriously. We got stuff to do.
Now look at this pervert. Look what he does here.
No, and I'm going to be back.
Look at this pervert.
I don't know when I'm going to be back. So.
I don't know, every time I see you, just want to hug you.
We just miss you. That's what's happening. We miss you.
Pervert.
Okay, are we going to do a group hug
Let's do
now?
a big group hug.
Of these young
Good to see you.
crisis
And next
actors,
time, can I get the teal memo so I can be dressed like too?
or like turquoise.
Thank
You
you,
want to be an
ladies.
intern too?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Well, no,
Okay,
she's
well,
very
he
good.
wants-
She knows how to
he
do
wants
makeup.
this- he wants this
You need to
one
come
here.
and help us out, 'cause
Doesn't want the
you know-
fat whale. That's enough of that. Give me a break. These two, 100% exposed, trying to do damage control on Fox 29. Again, you're not going to see this video on YouTube. It hasn't been uploaded to YouTube. This is going to be a video to share with family and friends that believe the official story of what supposedly took place in Orlando, Florida at the Pulse nightclub. With Omar Mateen, the supposed shooter, let's take a look at the details here. Supposedly killing 49, injuring 53, and the weapons used, supposedly, the Sig Sauer MCX semi-automatic rifle and a 9mm Glock 17 automatic pistol. Now, I showed this woman before, Tirara Parker. Just take a listen to what she says here. And I'll play some more clips, and you're going to see nothing adds up. This woman was not shot. 100% liar. Take a listen to what she says here.
So the bullet went in there?
Yeah, it went in here.
Now, back this up a little bit. Supposedly shot right here. Okay, you don't see any type of bandaging underneath. Nothing. I mean, being interviewed 2 days after the supposed incident, sitting on this chair, and I'll show a portion of a clip where she's outside also, leaning over, bending over, going through a garbage bag full of her clothes supposedly worn that night.
There?
Yeah, it went in here. And it came out of my back. And it came out of my back. And it came out of my back.
Okay, came out of her back supposedly. Again, now, let's take a look at this demonstration video with the AR-15 rifle being shot at a wall. The cinder block wall. Now, understand, again, supposedly a Sig Sauer MCX was, again, supposedly used that night. These are very similar type of rifles. So let's take a look at what type of damage, with this demo, you can see what type of damage is done to this wall. Now, after watching that demonstration and taking a look again at Tirara Parker, supposedly again being shot to the stomach, going through the back. Now, let's take a look here. Again, one thing I want to mention, they don't specifically say how she was shot. Was it with the Sig Sauer MCX or the Glock? Now, if you believe, it wasn't done by this semi-automatic rifle. Now, let's take a look at this demonstration video with the Glock 17 and see what it can do as well. As a comparison, now this guy has an extended magazine, but bottom line, this is the same exact Glock 17 supposedly used in that night in Orlando. Take a look at what damage it does to these bottles. So after looking at that demonstration, and you're going to believe this woman, again, just a couple days supposedly surviving that gunshot wound that went through her stomach, going to the back. You're going to believe that, you're going to believe anything. Now let's take a look at this footage here.
Tack. The remains of that night in...
They show Tirara Parker outside, hunched over, leaning over, again, supposedly shot through the stomach, going through the back, and no problem doing this. Continue on a little bit.
Inside this plastic bag. Can you see the holes?
Those are the bullet holes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Just casually explain this like it's no big deal, because she wasn't shot, of course. Nothing but a liar on the payroll.
The bullet holes. This was my long sweater that I had on that day.
Sure it was.
And these are...
Now what
These
kind
are
of
my
prop
white
is this here?
That's incredible.
I mean, give me a break. I mean, again, it looks like she dunked these jeans, these pants in the sewer or the swamp to make them look like this. Give me a break.
It all for me.
Look at all these tears and rips. What's going on here? Nothing but a prop. Complete joke.
This shows heroism.
Give me a break. She just said this shows heroism. More like fraudism, even if I'm not even sure if that's a word. But in this case, I'll use it. This woman is nothing but scum, a liar, treasonous, partaking in the government psyop. How people fall for these liars is beyond me. People are so mind-controlled by the media. They can't see with their own eyes, completely blinded by these freaking liars. Make me sick.
To me.
Those clothes.
Yeah. This showed that I didn't go down without a fight.
Yeah, right, you big piece of garbage. You fat slob. Sick and tired of these people partaking again in treason. People can't see what's taking place here. It's beyond me. Again, completely mind-controlled by the media. Just like Jim Morrison once said, you control the media, you control the minds. It's that simple.